Hey everyone, doing another Endless Space 2 guide. This is a 2025 series and talking about Horatio. Now I love Horatio. If you guys played Endless Space 2, if you're a big fan of it, I'm a huge fan of Horatio. I'm going to try to make this guide for newer players. And I only played Horatio once, but it was super fun. And I just had a total blast doing it. Now for gameplay, I do have all the DLCs active. I don't know if that will change Horatio much. We'll see. A lot of these DLCs don't activate until later on in the game. So we'll see. A lot of these don't matter until you meet the other player, and then it kind of matters, but we'll see. Horatio was actually the main reason I wanted to make this series, because I was watching the expert guide and he said the game was in early access or something, and he never updated it. So Horatio was actually the main inspiration to make this series. Anything else I'm missing? Yeah. So if you watch my other videos, you'll have a good idea of what Endless Space 2 is. I'm a big fan of it. It's a big turn-based strategy game that I poured a lot of. I basically poured quite a bit of money into. I got all the DLC and stuff. Big fan of the game. I haven't tried out the other Endless games yet. I haven't tried out the other Amplitude games out, but I'm a big fan of this. I really like what they did. So I think that's gonna be it for the intro. I'm gonna go ahead and show you Horatio. One thing I want to mention is he's probably the easiest faction to pick up and play. So really all you have to do with Horatio is get really good at planets. And if you get really good at planets, that's really all you need. So for all the other factions, you need to know like 5 things. But for Horatio, you really only need to know the planet's system. And once you get that down, you're good to go. I do think Horatio is definitely the easiest one to pick up and play, and they're pretty fun to win with. So let's go ahead and start the Horatio guide. Now, like I said, there's only like 2 things to remember, so I think this will be one of the shorter videos, but we'll see. Okay, Horatio.
Come, let's beautify the galaxy.
So the story of Horatio is mostly told through the comics, which were free. If you have Endless Space 2, you probably have the comics. So Horatio was a trillionaire who was a space adventurer. He was a doctor. He hired this team of adventurers to get artifacts and stuff. He was like the doctor of the team. And when his team got killed, he ran away. You kind of used him as a distraction to run away and make his money. And then he had visions of himself cloning himself over and over again. So after he made his money as an adventurer, he made his fortune as an adventurer, and then he discovered Endless cloning technology. So Endless are kind of like the gods of this universe. He discovered cloning technology and decided to clone himself over and over and over again. Now if you do the quest, you will know that the original Horatio is dead. He actually got killed by his 3rd clone. So his clone killed him, and this is actually one of the clones. So they are like millions and millions of clones of Horatio. And what makes Horatio interesting is he can take body parts of aliens and combine it with him. So really, Horatio is also part alien, and he can combine any alien into himself. So really, he can be part anything. He can be part. He can be part. Sorry. He can be part United Empire. He can be part Sophon. He can be part Walter. Really, he can be part anything. Now, he doesn't get the full bonus. Sophons get like +5 science. Horatio would get like +3 science. So he doesn't get the full bonus, but it's pretty close. But yeah, I really enjoy Horatio. Now, I don't think with Horatio, trying to win with them is tricky. So you might have to turn on a different option. So for Horatio, you might have to look at these options here, the win. And I think combat is going to be very tricky. I think for Horatio, Wonder Victory is actually super easy. And even Science Victory is pretty easy. So I think if you're playing Horatio, Wonder Victory is actually the one you want to look at. To do Wonder Victory, you basically need to be good at everything and be really good at resources and building stuff. And you can win the game without any combat. So Wonder Victory with Horatio is probably what you want to do. Now with Horatio, it's very easy to be friends with someone, and they can do all the dirty work for you. So that's something you can do too. I think if all that's said and done, I think we can start the guide. I'll skip the movie and I'll talk about strength and weaknesses. And besides United Empire, I do think Horatio is probably my favorite faction. I also really enjoy Humble Choir. Those are like my top 3. One thing I want to mention real quick is Horatio is a
gorgeous image across the stars.
One thing I want to mention real quick is Horatio is a ecologist faction, and I think Horatio is actually the only ecologist faction in the game, so that's pretty cool. Ecologist is very resourcey, so you should have a ton of resources. And in Horatio, you really don't have to explore the map, because you just want to put everything on your planet. So Horatio actually plays a lot like United Empire, minus the war part, all the guns and stuff. Horatio and United Empire are basically the same, except they don't really have guns. If you take the guns off the ships, then you have Horatio. So for Horatio, I do want to avoid fighting at all. I like to avoid fighting if possible. So I'm going to go ahead and start it. And for Horatio, I'm basically just going to go all in on resources, which is very easy. So let's go ahead and talk about their strengths and weaknesses. Now, one thing I want to mention.
Back from the very brink.
Hold on.
No man has traveled further.
One thing I want to mention is sometimes the DLC will change the faction's strengths and weaknesses. Like the Unfallen. If you buy the DLC, the Horatio strengths and weaknesses actually changes. So let's go ahead and take a look at their strengths and weaknesses. Let's see if the DLC changed it or not. I haven't played Horatio in a good month or so, but they're pretty easy to pick up and play. I'm not too worried. Alright, so strength and weaknesses for Horatio. And really all we're going to do is expand. And Horatio's great at it. And we're very reliant on minor factions. Horatio lives or dies on minor factions. So minor factions are kind of our win condition. Okay, so Horatio, I guess we'll start with that. So Horatio starts out pretty weak. Horatio starts out pretty weak, to be honest. So +3 food, so that's worse than Unfallen, and +2 on hot. That's worse than Walters. So Horatio at the start of the game, I would say, is average. +3 food. And food at a certain point in the game is actually useless. Food becomes useless around turn 100. So this is not the best stat. Now +2 happiness is very useful for, let's say, laws. We can activate very powerful laws and not worry about the cost. And another thing happiness is used for is talking the minor factions, which that will be our win condition. Alright, so we start out with a Mediterranean. Mediterranean's not bad. It's not the best. And we also start out with Zolvi. Zolvi had +3 science on happy, which I think, yeah, we do have that. So we start the game out +3 science and another +2 to happiness or approval ratings. So we got tons of happiness, which should make laws very easy, and it should make minor factions very easy. So a large part of the game is going to be very easy for us. Because we're an ecologist faction, repopulating is also going to be very easy. So we can fill this planet up with people very quickly. So that's Horatio starting out. Mediterraneans aren't bad at all. It's not as good as Terran, but it's pretty close. Crowded planets 1. Every planet will have +1 population slot. That's pretty good, especially for gas planets. The main downside of a gas planet is you can't really put people on it. So this will make every gas planet better. Not a bad strength. Content Citizens 1. Basically what this is there's less chance of a riot to happen. So this is really nice. It's not the best trait, but the fact that they don't care about so what this means is you can have this bar filled up all the way, and there'll be a penalty, but the penalty will be smaller. So normally for every faction, when this bar gets filled up all the way, there'll be a penalty, but for Horatio, not really. Not a bad trait, to be honest. Perfect Genes 2. This says hero recovery is double. This is kind of useless, to be honest. You really don't want your heroes dying. And we're going to be putting most of our heroes on planets. Horatio is not very combat-y. You don't need to understand the combat system at all. So not very useful. Price Perfection 2. This says ships are more expensive, but we do have more damage. So that's not bad. I don't plan on making a lot of ships. We really just want to spend everything on... Really, we want to spend everything on upgrades. And this ship, higher cost, this doesn't really matter because hot planets have more industry, right? All the hot planets have more industry. And as Horatio, We like hot planets, right? We love hot planets. So hot planets, I would say, counter this negative. We start out with rare earth foams. This is kind of whatever. And we start out with diplomacy. Now diplomacy will be pretty much our win condition. And we do want to find a minor faction sooner than later. One thing I want to mention is, as Horatio, you pretty much... One thing I want to mention of Horatio is you pretty much want to ignore everything military, because you will not win a military fight, like, at all. So, unless they changed it. I don't know if they buffed Horatio or not. But, let's go ahead and look at our ship. 40 damage. That's pretty bad. And 55 shield. That's also really bad. So yeah, we are just not gonna win any fight. So, not too worried about that. We have a hero. Again, we just really want to boost our planet because we're looking for a wonder victory. And he's an overseer. Overseer is really good at pretty much anything, but they're best on a planet. So let's go ahead and hit this button here, assign the system, and he'll boost our planet. Cool. Now we should have a pretty big boost to our planet, and our hero will level up, and he'll get better and better, and we're gonna have a crazy planet eventually. Let's see what our starting planets are. Lava, I want to get that sooner than later. It is hot. And we have 2 science planets. This is actually a pretty solid start. 2 science planets. I think we have a science guy, right? Yeah, we have a science guy. So I think this is actually a fantastic start. This has a negative +2 happy, or the negative is -2 happiness. The negative is -2 happiness, but we have +2 happiness, so we can go ahead and get this lava planet and actually not worry about this downside. This downside anomaly, we don't have to worry about it. We're an ecologist, so ecologist says we can colonize pretty much any planet. So what that means is we can go ahead and ignore all these planet unlocks. So this one here unlocks arid, but as you can see, we can unlock lava at the start of the game. And this is an ecologist thing. So if you're a science faction, you can skip science upgrades, and with ecologists, you can skip colony upgrades. So because we're an ecologist, we can kind of just skip stuff like this. You know, these colony unlocks. I do want to get our industry up. There's 2 reasons I want our industry up. 1, because hot planets don't bother us, and we'll have crazy industry. And 2, I want to have a lot more explorers. So yeah. Really of Horatio, that's pretty much it. We also have managed population. This is kind of your gimmick. Now, at the cost of a lot of population, so right now we have 3. At the cost of a lot of population, we can absorb this trait. So this guy has +3 science and +2 happiness, and over time we can go ahead and absorb these guys. Now I'm not going to absorb them turn 1, because the thing about absorbing people is it increases your food demand. So the price of absorbing this guy is 1, they go extinct, and 2, the demand for food goes up. So as this moment, so really this +3 food doesn't matter, because once we absorb this guy, the food demand for Horatio goes up by a lot, and it'll be countered. So really this is more like +0 food, if that makes sense. Once we absorb this guy, the food costs will go up. You can see here it takes 8 churns to make a new guy, and that's with 39 food. Even with this much food, it takes 8 churns to make a new guy, and that's not very good. We really want to speed this up. Now, to be honest with you, Horatio will be pretty much our win condition. Horatio and minor factions. So that's what we're going to keep an eye out for. And from there, that's pretty much it for the guide. You just want to get minor factions. We can go ahead and colonize these planets, but it's going to take forever for us to repopulate. So, and don't ask me how Horatio repopulates. I have no idea. I guess more cloning. But anyways, this 8 churns for a new Horatio is that's too long. That's way too long. So I'm gonna boost our food for a bit and try to get this down. I want to get this down to 5 churns. And Explorer costs 5 churns. So that's not bad. We want to get a lot more explorers. We want to get a lot more explorers, and we want a lot more colonizers, because Horatio is really good at expanding. We can expand like crazy at the start of the game. But to expand, you need a lot of food and a lot of money. So once we get industry, food, and money, we'll be good to go. And then we'll work towards science, or not science victory. We'll work towards a wonder victory. Wonders, I think, are here? No, that's not wonders. There we go. I think this is a wonder here. So we're gonna go ahead and make this. This is a wonder all the way down here to the lower left. There's a wonder here. There's a wonder here. And there's a wonder here. So there's gonna be a lot of wonders. And we're gonna build those and try to win. Again, if we try to go to war, 40 damage, it's just not gonna happen. So yeah. I'm actually gonna look at our ships again. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out for what's it called? Plasma. Because of our low damage, we're gonna avoid all combat. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap this out to plasma. This will cost a little bit of money. Basically, I'm gonna switch all our guys out to long-range combat. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is swap all our guys to long-range combat, and this should counter the machine gun. You can see the machine gun here is... This machine gun is short-range combat, and we're gonna go ahead and swap to long-range combat. And you can see just by swapping this gun out, we have plus 20 damage. And we're gonna do that from the start of the game to the end of the game. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. That's gonna cost a little bit of gold, not a whole lot. And this can have a support slot. We can make it faster. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it as it is. Now you do unlock upgrades later on. These are your Horatio ship upgrades, but to be honest with you, they're kind of crap. So I'm not gonna worry about this at all. Horatio ship upgrades are probably the worst in the game. No, they probably are the worst in the game. So, I'm not going to worry about this at all. And I think that's going to be it for the intro. Minor factions, colonizing. Basically, your only win condition is having more resources than the other guy and having more land than the other guy, which is very similar to United Empire. That's pretty much United Empire's win condition, is by having a lot of land. Another thing I want to mention is we are a dictatorship. Dictatorship is actually pretty solid because this will let us switch. This will let us switch our gameplay whenever we want. So with dictatorship, we can switch. So right now we're a food faction, but we can swap to a military or science faction whenever we want. And with science, we can skip upgrades. So that actually looks like a good idea. If I were to play this out in gameplay, so the first thing I would do is wait till this guy. I'm gonna wait till we have 3 of them before we absorb them. That way we get permanent science upgrade. And so how long will this take? 4 turns. It might actually be easier to make a ship. This is 4 turns. That's 5 turns. I think I'm gonna go ahead and click on this drone networks, and then we'll go ahead and make some ships. But we do have that ship cost increase penalty. Now we could colonize, but you need a lot of food for colonizing. So before we colonize, we're gonna need a lot more food. Another thing with Horatio is because we have so much land. We don't have land right now, but we're gonna get a lot of land later on. With Horatio, you can easily control the whole map, and you can actually turn on conquest victory. Conquest, if you have 22 systems, you win. So if we control half the map, we win. And Horatio is actually really good at that. With Horatio, you can easily control probably the whole map pretty easily. Alright, so we have plus 11 stars. We can probably activate a law. Our happiness is 78. So what we could do is, because we have so much unnecessary happiness, we can go ahead and pass. We can get some taxes going. We can get some science going. I think we'll get some science going. Right now we have like 0 science. We can actually pass both. Getting both laws sounds good. We have enough happiness to afford this. So let's go ahead and get this. This will boost our science by quite a bit. And then when we unlock this slot here, we will get taxes. And this will boost our money. I'm going to go ahead and explore my nearby area. Whatever happens, happens, I guess. There's probably a player up here. So I'm going to go down first. And I think the academy is right here. So I'm going to go down. I think going down would be safer. Now, unfortunately, we don't really have a way of dealing with pirates. So if a pirate shows up, I don't really have an answer for that. Okay, Eden instance. That's not bad. Aura waves is pretty good. And Hyperion Analyzer. Not a bad start. I do want to switch our cards out to long range. So this is short range, this is long range, this is medium range. We're just gonna go all in on long range. So swap the cards out. Anything long range, we're gonna go ahead and grab that. just so we can counter the short range machine guns. Torpedoes will also be okay. If you want to do torpedoes or lasers, both are fine. So I'm going to go down first and hopefully not run into another player. If anything attack us, we're kind of dead. If there's any combat at all, we kind of just die instantly, unfortunately. So I will go ahead and explore. Okay, we actually don't have any rocks, so I'm not gonna worry about mining. Food sounds good. We're gonna be doing a lot of expanding, and expanding costs food. So let's go ahead and get all the food stuff. I think getting food is fine. Let's actually plan ahead. I kind of want cloaking. With cloaking, we don't have to worry about combat for a long time. I know I said before we can ignore military, but we really need cloaking to stay alive. We're gonna be we're basically gonna be Umble Choir and make all our ships invisible. We're also gonna be spamming out Behemoths with our high industry. With our crappy ships, Behemoths are gonna be our main fighter. Behemoths will be our main source of damage. So if you have the Behemoth DLC and the hacking DLC, I'm gonna get Behemoths as damage, and this cloaking technology. This will help us stay alive. So food sounds great. We can pretty much skip all of this. Is there any? I mean, plus 10 science to everything. That sounds good. Plus 5 the hot. Probably want that. Better probes. Probes sound good. Don't need that right now. And that one sounds good. I kind of want better probes. Let's get better probes. And let's see. So normally you would avoid barren planets, but as Horatio, barren planets are actually pretty nice. So we could actually get barren planets and be fine. So we're not going to get mining just because I don't see any rocks. Let's see. I think I will get this one just for the industry upgrade. And I kind of want to get cloaking just so we don't get attacked. So let's just go ahead and get this. And that's a good plan for now. We have Eden Incense. That's pretty good. That'll make laws and war a lot easier. Blue Cap Mold. Blue Cap Mold is actually huge. Blue Cap Mold is actually a big deal because we can use this to boost our... We can actually use Blue Cap Mold to boost our Horatios. If we click on this button here, this will make all our Horatios a lot better. So Blue Cap Mold, big deal. And this is Dust Trees. I think we have Dust Trees unlocked. So this will make both our population better. If I click on this button, it'll go from 3 food to like 6. So that's pretty good. So really anything with Blue Cap Mold or Dust Trees, that's what I want. And I'm just going to keep hitting end turn until we find... so there's Dust Trees there. Or not Dust Trees. What is that? Eden? Oh, Transvine. Okay, Transvine's pretty good. I do want Blue Cap Mold more. So what is this? Ash. That's pretty good. Desert. Desert's really good. And Toxic. Toxic's actually not bad. So that's actually a pretty solid system. Terran's fantastic. Terran is probably the best planet in the game. Ice is not great, but it does have moons. Moons is good. Ice, not great. Barren, not great. I'm actually gonna get this one first, just because it's all hot planets, and that's what we like. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and grab. This has some kind of. Okay, +2 industry. This has food on it. I want to get the one of food. Now, when you colonize, you will get a hit to your food income. This will take 50 turns to colonize, and I'm not gonna speed it up, because if I speed it up, I will take a massive hit to my food income. So my food income right now is 11. It was like 50. It went from 50 to 11. So really, colonizing is not that great, because now our food income is trash. But that's pretty cool. We got a Terran planet right off the get-go. That's pretty good. And yeah, we're just gonna get all the food upgrades, I think. Increase Horatio population. That's really easy. Get luxury stock. That's gonna be pretty hard. Getting 5 ships with 100 defense. That's gonna be like impossible. This is not bad, but it's gonna take a while. What's the reward? +2 happiness. What is this? +4 food. Okay, yeah. So I think with Horatio, we're just gonna go all in on food, even though there's a limit. Basically, there's a limit to when food becomes useless. So this is a good upgrade, but there is a point where it becomes useless. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that one. There is an upgrade in the game. I think it's this one here. Yeah. So we do want to get this one. This turns all food into industry, and we're gonna go ahead and grab that when we can, because right now we have 11 food, but we're gonna buy all the food upgrades, and we're gonna have like a 200 food. Hopefully, we're gonna get like 200 or 300 food in a couple turns. And we're on the lookout for blue cat mold. Okay, this has rocks. And I think we're gonna have to grab this just for the rocks. You need rocks for any military. I know I said military doesn't matter, but I think we're gonna have to grab this just for the rocks. So we are gonna grab that one. All these nearby planets actually look great, which is rare. If you watch my other guide videos, I usually get a crappy start. This is actually a perfect start, I would say. But even with this perfect start, there's a high chance we'll lose. Okay. So basically, with Horatio, I'm going to focus everything on colonizing. This will make our home planet a lot worse, though. You can't colonize for free, unfortunately. Okay, we got another colonizer. We're going to go ahead and grab Timos. We really just need the rocks. Now, we don't want to overboard on colonizing, because we will get a massive food penalty. I'm going to go ahead and go all in on food. This is the food one. I'm going to be saying food a lot. And I do want this science building, just so I can cut down this turn timer. Something important to know about Horatio is ecologist kind of sucks. This does let us have any planet in the game, but at a huge cost. So as you can see here, we can colonize all this at the start of the game, but all these planets come at a huge, massive cost. So, what is this? Ash, that's pretty good. Another ash, that's pretty good. Arid. So as Horatio, we're going to be attracted to any ash or hot planet. So this is actually an amazing start for us, I would say. This is pretty much a perfect start. And we're going to use these hot planets to spam out behemoths, which is these here. So once we get these hot planets going, we can get all the behemoths. Okay. Explore a nearby area. I'm gonna go ahead and colonize this. This might lower our food again, but we really need ore to play the game. You need at least one ore planet to do anything. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this jungle. I always grab whatever has the most food. And we also have Tree of the Worlds, which I don't even know what that is. Okay, Tree of the Worlds gives us plus 20 food. I've never seen this anomaly before. Huh. That is one heck of an anomaly. Plus 20 food, plus 6 approval, plus 2 food. That is a crazy, crazy anomaly. Wow. This is a fantastic start. I think even with our military being crap, we'll be fine. We should have resources out the wazoo pretty soon. I actually never got this good of a start before. This is crazy luck. I don't think I ever have gotten this good of a start before. That's insane to me. If we go up, I think we will run into another player. So I'm kind of worried about that. Okay, I think we got our bottom explored. And I do want to colonize all these. I think all of these look great. So really all we need is a couple snow planets, and that's it. We don't need to go too crazy on them. Now we have better probes. Very nice. Now they can hack us. Not too worried about it. We do have to move. I think we should move a little bit faster because we're gonna get pirates here in a second. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and stay here, get all our anomalies. So right now we're on the lookout for blue cap mold. Blue cap mold is kind of a big deal. And I think I will grab... all these nearby planets are actually excellent. Which is weird. Usually they're garbage. I don't know what's going on. I never had this great of a start before. And these planets here are actually pretty nice too. Huh. Maybe it's a Horatio thing. But all these planets look fantastic. I actually want all of them. So after the ship is done, we're going to go back to... we're just going to keep getting our food up. And really, we want this ring to be full. This ring right here, we want that to be full sooner than later. Wow, there is something way over here. I don't even know if that's worth checking out. Honestly, I think whatever's over here, I'm not even going to bother looking at it. Really, these planets here, this right here will be enough to win the game. I don't even think we need to explore. So honestly, going from here to here is gonna take like 10 turns. You see this line? It's gonna take us 10 turns to go from here to here. And I just don't think it's worth it. So I'm actually just gonna stick here. And I think of these many, bleh. I think of this right here, we can win the game. This alone should be able to win us. We'll be fine. I do want to get off ecologists soon, if we can. It's not worth it to stay as ecologist. So I will grab this colony. Terran, yes please. Well, actually, what is this? Moon and volcano. And what is this? Another moon. All these look fantastic. This is an amazing start. Maybe it's because it's on easy mode, but I never had good planets before. So I think we'll be fine. Once we get these planets up and running, we'll have more than enough resources to just win the game. Okay. And honestly, I'm not even going to explore the map, because that'll increase the chances of us running into something bad. And I don't want something bad to happen. So I think we're just going to stick here for a while. Now this looks kind of garbage. And this is what I mean by bad start. So this here is awful. Mediterranean, Savannah, and all this is kind of garbage. I don't want any of this. Yeah, all this is kind of garbage. So I'm gonna avoid this one. This one's not that great. Okay. And honestly, of our happiness, we should be able to overexpand pretty easily. You do get a penalty for overexpanding, but because of our happiness, it should be alright. Okay, discovered Ilo. We'll be friends with them. They have the same bonus as us, so I don't think we'll absorb them. We will get their trait, but this is not a game-winning minor faction. So we will absorb these guys, but I don't think it's worth. It's definitely not worth splicing them. What does their home look like? Lava, desert, and arid. So the problem is we already have that. What was it? This one? This one already had a desert. So honestly, this alien planet is not that great. I'm not sure if we'll take it. Aliens are a free planet, but these planets look kind of awful. They don't look that great, to be honest. Okay, now we have a new colony. Honestly, I think we're just gonna stand still for a while, because that'll avoid the chances of something bad happening to us. And we're just gonna go all in on food. Get all the food stuff. And we're gonna stick to ecology for a while, but you do have the option to change your playstyle. I think turn 50 or so, we'll switch this out to something else. Because ecology does get a debuff. So right now...
Generosity.
So right now, we have 20 food. And if we were a different faction right now, a different gameplay, this would be like 40 food. So we're getting minus 20 resources just for being ecologists. So that's something to know. Okay, we really need this next law unlocked. Our hero leveled up. We're gonna go ahead and get more food stuff. Yep, that works great. Yep, we're just gonna get all the food symbols. We really want it to overpopulate sooner than later. Desert, awesome. See, this looks a lot better than that alien planet, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. Okay. And I guess we're just gonna have to wait. It's gonna be a lot of waiting. Nothing we can really do. We're gonna hack this alien just to speed up. I want their minor trait because it's free. So we're just gonna go ahead and get their minor trait. We will get the other mining unlocked. And that way we can start getting yellow. And honestly, these planets here look good. So I think I'm gonna unlock space travel. Let's go ahead and unlock space travel. Usually you do this turn like 30, but I'm gonna do it now. We'll get space travel. And what is this? More food. That sounds good. I do want cloaking. So cloaking is this one here. This will let us expand peacefully with no issues. And we're just gonna hit churn. We're gonna go ahead and hit churn a lot, or end churn. We're just gonna keep hitting end churn over and over again until, yeah, we're just gonna keep hitting end churn over and over again until something happens. Okay. Hopefully we can hack them. We can hack them soon. We're just gonna keep hacking them over and over just to speed this up. I think there is pirates nearby. So if I go this way, I'm pretty sure it's a pirate. So I'm not even gonna go this way. I'm almost positive there's a pirate right here. And maybe even another player. So yeah, we're just gonna keep getting planet upgrades. This is kind of our bread and butter. And this is what I mean by Horatio is pretty easy to pilot. 59 industry, how long did this take? 2 churns, 11 churns, 11 churns. So we'll go ahead and grab this. And really we just want to wait and repopulate. And once our population gets to a certain point, we can go ahead and splice. This will give us a pretty big science boost. Okay, we hacked them. We're just going to go ahead and assimilate them. Now this is not a great minor faction, so I'm going to be on the lookout for more minor factions. What we could do is fly over to this black hole and explore the map. I don't want to run into the other player though. We'll go ahead and hack the aliens again just to speed it up. We should get their quest soon. Okay, now we have a new system. And so normally with United Empire, this would take like 50 turns. But Horatio, you see how quickly we expand. So we're going to need a bunch more explorers for sure. Colonizer, I'm not sure. But we're going to need a lot more exploration. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and get the basics down. All the basic upgrades. And we're just going to wait for them to happen. And we might go ahead and activate Eden Incense. Eden Incense is actually pretty solid. Okay, now we can fly. We got flying unlocked. I think their quests should be available to us now. And I think we can... Oh, no, we can't. I was going to say, we can activate... we can go ahead and upgrade our city. So we have flying unlocked. So let's go ahead and explore the universe a bit. I'm still going to avoid any and all combat. So my main priority right now is repopulating, and after that we'll focus on other stuff. So our food penalty should be gone now that these colonies are up and running. So our food should be high now, 71. And really I want 2 more zeal, and we'll go ahead and splice it. But these colonies is why our food was 11. So you gotta be careful with that. Okay, we now have cloaking. This will let us explore in peace and not have to worry about other factions. I will try to get the city upgrade if we can. Let's get this one, and this one. Okay, 3 churns, 8 churns, 2 churns. We'll go ahead and grab that. And anything that has like 5 churns or less. And we're just going to keep hitting end churn a lot. And I'm terrified to go this way because I'm pretty sure there's a pirate or something. And we will go ahead and swap these out and get cloaking. Activate cloaking. I know this is a DLC thing, but it's very handy. And we'll go ahead and activate cloaking. Now we can do whatever we want and not worry about getting caught. And once we get mining unlocked, this will let us get even better probes. So that's nice. Okay. Got the main quest done. Own the system Tarankia, which is this one here. I guess we'll try to own it. Is it good? Savannah. Savannah's not bad, I guess. So my job is to own it. Alright. I guess I'll own it, I guess. So we're gonna need a ton more ships then, if we're planning on owning it. And I kinda want these ships to go back home, because now they're upgraded. So we'll get these curiosities done. Ooh, free alien. Nice. This will speed up our, well, really everything. Cool. We're actually gonna go home and activate our cloaking. This will let us explore the map in peace. We don't have to worry about pirates. We don't have to worry about other factions. And as far as I know, I never seen another faction detect. So really, we can cloak and be cloaked for the whole game and never get caught. We're gonna hit and turn a bunch of times. And really, we're just gonna sink everything into resources. And this will make Wonder very easy. Okay, we can upgrade our city. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and keep hitting improve image. We should get their quest now, right? Okay, we get their quest. And it says they talk to the United Empire. So I guess the United Empire... Okay, the United Empire is north. Interesting. Again, we're gonna hide ourselves. So 6 turns, 12 turns. 6 turns is fine. We'll get 6 turns. So we did run into the United Empire. They want to be friends of us. That's cool. What is this? These guys we can splice. Plus 2 gold, plus 1 industry. Really everything they do sounds great. And they also help us with our wonder victory. So these guys here are actually perfect. We're gonna go ahead and try to get these guys sooner than later. Where was these guys at? Over there. We will try to hack them if we can. And okay, we can't hack them right now. But I would love to unlock that minor faction. Whoops. Okay. This minor faction here looks way better than this minor faction here. Okay. Now this is down to 1 turn. Let's see. I don't think we really need military anymore. I think we're good on military. So don't need trading. I guess now we'll do science, just because it's 1 turn. And these here look good. We kind of need to do alliance. I don't think Horatio can win without an alliance. Alright, so now we have cloaking unlocked, so that's cool. We also have space travel unlocked, so let's just go ahead and keep exploring space. And cool. So this will let us explore the map without any combat, and we'll be fine. I think now we can go up, but I'm scared that the pirates will see us. That's my only real issue. And now we have cloaking. I think we're good on ships. We really don't need any more ships than this. Okay, I want to explore this side of the area. Invisible ships can also go inside United Empire's border without any issues. So that's another thing. We can explore the map. Now we can explore the map with no issues at all. Pretty soon I think I will switch our gameplay style, because the colleges is not useful anymore. Okay, we got a bunch more stuff. I just bought that because it's cheap.
The roles have been assigned.
We have the academy? I didn't think we had the academy. Oh, we do have the academy. Okay.
Speak quickly.
I didn't think we had the academy. Cool. Alright, maybe academy victory too on top of it. How long until this? This is what? 5 turns? 5 turns is doable. Yeah, 5 turns is doable. Cool. I think pretty soon we'll get rid of the colleges. Maybe next election. Okay. Unlock Baron. Baron's actually fine. Oh, we lost the minor faction. That's whatever. The minor faction kind of sucked. I guess my United Empire they charisma us. And that's with hacking too. Weird. I guess we'll hack the United Empire. Why not? Why not? We'll go ahead and hack them because nothing else to do really. Hacking is pretty much free. So we'll go ahead and hack the United Empire. This might make them mad, but whatever. I don't really care. These robot guys, I want these guys sooner than later. Okay. I think pretty soon we can go for Behemoths. What is this? Ice, steppies, ice. That's not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. Okay. Oh, we can upgrade our city. So we can do that. Oh yeah, we have better pros, don't we? So go here. We should be able to swap out these pros for better ones. Better probe. There we go. This will make the ship more expensive, but you know, we're upgraded. Okay. So I think we're doing alright for now. No one went this way yet. And there is a pirate, I think. They can see us. I'm surprised this here is not pirate area. Ooh, antimadium. That looks tasty. So we might grab this just for the antimadium. Madium, whatever you want to call it. I thought for sure this would be a pirate. And I'm just gonna go ahead and unlock all the cheap stuff. And it looks like we got attacked. Yeah, we can't win that. So retreat. Okay, there's no pirates planet, but there is pirates. Rename system, we can do that. Go ahead and rename it something else. There we go. Get some money. 150 is actually a lot. So how long until this? 8 churns. 8 churns. 4 churns. Okay, okay, 4 churns. Okay, I think next election we're gonna go ahead and swap to maybe scientist. Really, anything is better than what we got. And we're gonna go ahead and unlock cities. So this is what? Approval rating. Approval rating is really good. Really at any point in the game. And this is plus 30 stars. These two here are basically the same. I guess we'll go ahead and get approval rating. Approval rating will also boost our food income. So this is kind of a win-win. We're gonna go ahead and get this one. Yeah. So approval rating will make our laws easier, and it will make war easier because you get a penalty for going to war. It will also make overpopulation easier. Really, Transvine makes a million things easier. There's so many penalties in the game, and this transvine will counter it. So we're gonna go ahead and get this. And happiness affects our food income. So if we look at our food or happiness, because we have so much happiness, we have plus 25% food. Okay. So we can't go up. We'll get shot down. So I guess we'll go right. And I don't plan on messing with the United Empire. And I don't even think we can do that. If we mess with the United Empire, I think we just lose the game. Even with this amazing start. The United Empire will shoot us once and we'll die. So yeah. I kind of want these planets here just for the antimatter. We're almost done with exploration. I'll go ahead and grab that. Bunch of pop-ups. I'm not gonna read them all. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done with exploration. I think I'm gonna go backwards to get our probe upgrade. And then we'll go back to... We're pretty much done with exploring. Alright, we got this going on. How long? 7. We'll just buy whatever. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, happiness affects your food income.
The Empire welcomes all who
Night Empire. We'll see how quickly they hate us. If we can become friends with them, I think that's pretty much a win. I do want Behemoth sooner than later. So I guess we'll go full military just to unlock Behemoths. I don't really want to go military, but this should boost our... None of these are great. Yeah, we're gonna go military just for Behemoths, and we should be able to build them pretty easily. Okay, we have science, specialization, money, and happiness. All of those look great. So you'll be a science planet. You two are food. You can be happiness, and you can be gold. One of each. And cool. And I don't mind getting this gas planet. So when we get to that point, we can get the gas planet going. Cool. I don't think United Empire can see us, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure they can't see us. Get all these curiosities. Ooh, a free alien. Nice. Ooh, blue cap mold. We really need blue cap mold. Blue cap mold's actually a big deal. Can I boost Horatio? I need 23. Crap. Oh, we locked new law. Cool. Really, any law will be fine. This is more food. More food. Yeah, cool copies. I think that'll work. We'll get that law. I am getting an ecologist law, but I do want to get rid of ecologist next election. There we go. Now we have better probes. This should make exploring a breeze. Okay. I think this is actually an excellent start. We should have more resources than pretty much anyone. We should definitely have at least a resource advantage. I really don't care if we get traced. Getting traced does like nothing. Okay, I definitely want these aliens just for the blue cat mold. Blue cat mold is actually a big deal. Okay, once we unlock our hero, we can do that. So definitely gonna grab that if we can. So we need a hero to go here, and we'll unlock that minor faction. I think this minor faction will actually win us the game. So we definitely need to grab that. Hero leveled up. More food stuff. I'm gonna be saying food a lot. Yeah. So, as you can see, our early game, our early exploration is pretty hard to beat. And we also have tons of resources. Our resources is, I would say, above average. I'm gonna get military just to unlock Behemoths. This will unlock economy, really a bunch of stuff. Okay, we can use this hero for, we can actually use this hero for the quests. So this is a seeker, perfect. Well, actually, this is a seeker and ecologist. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one too. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this guy. So he needs to be inside a fleet. So we don't have a fleet right now. So I'm gonna put him on. I'm just gonna put him here, and wait till we have a fleet going. Bunch of pop-ups. I'm not gonna read them all. There's the academy. Okay. Now we can try to unlock stuff. Okay. In 11 turns, we can talk to the academy. I don't want to go anywhere near the academy because they'll probably shoot us down. For the hero, I do want them to have speed, so this doesn't take forever. There we go. So as you can see here, I don't think United Empire can see us. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and be inside United Empire's borders, and they shouldn't bother us. I don't think they can even see us. So this is a very heavy DLC thing, stealth, but I think it is our win condition. I'm hoping Behemoths get unlocked soon, cause it's kind of a big deal. Okay, we'll just keep on going, I guess. I don't know if these planets here look tasty. Let's see. Transvine, Red Sang. It's not bad. It's not great. I'm just gonna buy whatever. Whatever has less than 5 churns. Whatever has less than 5 churns, I'll grab that.
The Empire will
And
not
there you go.
tolerate this.
Empire's mad at me. I'll go ahead and give them money. That way they don't shoot me right away. Looks like a minor faction died. I really do think at this point in the game we should have more money than anyone. Okay, I think with this here, we should be able to complete this minor quest. And if we get that minor faction, that could actually win us the game. Because of the blue cap mold and a bunch of other stuff. Once we get blue cap mold, we'll be pretty much, I think we'll win. You can also buy blue cap mold off the store. We should really at any point we should have let's see. Really at any point we should have Behemoths unlocked. There we go, Behemoths. Okay. Bunch of pop-ups, more pirates. We are stronger now, but I don't think we're strong enough to fight them. And I think the pirates have lasers or something. So as you can see here, our combat is next to nothing. We're just gonna have to avoid literally all combat. Okay, bunch of pop-ups. There's a lot of pop-ups. I think once we get our Behemoths going, we can start actually trying to win the game. Okay. But I really do think at this point we should have more resources than anyone. Okay. It's gonna take us a while before our planets are maxed out. But we're just gonna keep on working on it. Okay. So yeah, just gonna keep doing this. We're just gonna buy everything, basically. And we're gonna try to unlock terraforming. If we can unlock terraforming, that'd be great. Oh yeah, I didn't check if we can splice or not. I totally forgot about splicing, which is kind of our thing. Oh yeah, we should have Behemoths unlocked. If you have a bunch of hot planets, Behemoths are definitely the way to go. 200 damage. Yeah, we can't win that fight. That sucks. We need this for the quest. How do you want me to call it? Didn't they? Don't have to control this for the quest. Oh, there's pirates there. Okay, gotcha. So I guess... Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll do the quest, focus on that. And I guess with all these pirates running around, there's not a whole lot we can do. How many aliens do we have? Okay, that's actually a lot of aliens. We can definitely splice. So let's go ahead and splice. These guys here. Yep. Splice. There we go. I don't know if it kills all of them, but it should kill a lot of them. And we can splice these guys too. Really, I don't want these guys on my planet. These guys are worse than Horatio. So splice. We will get a huge food penalty, but it should be okay. It shouldn't be like the end of the world. Okay. And again, we're just gonna keep hitting end turn. If we can get the sowers, that'd be great.
Empire will not.
I'm okay with giving the Night Empire money. That's fine. And is there any more curiosities? No, but we did find the Cravers. What is this? Oh, renegade ships. Okay, cool. Behemoths. Behemoths will basically be our main combat stuff.
The Empire.
Okay, I think at this point we're just gonna go home. There's not a whole lot we can do. And what is this again? Arid savanna. It's kind of garbage. Yeah, I actually don't want that. That's garbage. This looks okay, I guess. We could grab that. What is this? Ooh, this is like all hot planets. So I guess we'll... They both look decent. If we can, I'm gonna grab both. So I do want... what is this again? I already forgot. Science? We don't have a whole lot of science. So let's grab this one first. And we're just gonna keep on hitting end turn. And every 3 turns, our resources should skyrocket. Another level up. Cool. I think we're doing pretty well. And now that we spliced, we should be doing really, really well. I think we're gonna make a military behemoth, just so we're not completely dead in the water. And I think we have to be here for 5 turns or something. So we can do that. Okay, I guess we have to attack this land for the main quest. Okay, I think at this point we will switch factions. We could do industry actually. I think we're going to do industry. Swap out. We will lose the ecology law, but it's whatever. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go full industry now.
Academy.
The Empire.
What is going on here? Oh, right, we don't have ecology. Do. I guess I should have waited until we colonized this and then stopped, but it's whatever. But yeah, I think we're gonna go full ecology, or not ecology, industry. So now our Horatios have +5 approval rating, +3 food, +2 approval rating, +1 science. And that's really the tip of the iceberg. Our Horatios can even get stronger and stronger and stronger. I think you can absorb up to 5 factions. So there's 4 more factions we can absorb. What was the minor factions quest? Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the guide. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Yeah, I really don't know what else to tell you guys. That's pretty much it. But yeah, basically all our planets they should be better than the other players. I'm guessing. We're just gonna be hitting end churn over and over again, and once we get our Behemoths going, we should be alright. I actually do want to unlock even more Behemoths, which is this one here. I think our plan is to spam out Behemoths. So I think the plan is to basically play like Humble Choir. And I think that's probably our win condition. So the quest wants us to attack this, which we can. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so our quest wants us to take over the system, which we can. So we have to control this planet and then control it. That's part of the main quest. And I guess we'll go home. Okay, I guess the next plan is to have enough damage to kill the pirates. No one should really be able to attack us. We should be able to go around freely around the map. Okay, so we have to get our happiness up. That's what the quest was. So we're just gonna get all the happiness upgrades, and this should finish the quest. And we should have new laws. There we go. I don't know. I guess this one here is fine. Doesn't super matter. We're not really a law faction. And this was the one of all the science stuff, right? Yeah, so I think we'll grab this just for the science. We're kind of low on science right now. And I think that's it for expansion. I think we're pretty much good to go. I do want to grab. I'll go ahead and grab this one too. I think this one here looks fine. And what we could do is actually unlock trade routes. I think we have enough land to do trade routes now. So as you can see here, we have basically no military, but our resources should be skyrocketing. Okay, we gained that minor faction with the blue cap mold. We got attacked. Again, we want long range. I don't know if we can win this fight, but we're gonna give it a shot. We did win that fight. Okay, cool. I didn't actually know if we're gonna win that or not. And you're a combat guy, so get all the combat upgrades. Cool. So I did industry, but you can do whatever you want. You can do science. I think science is totally fine. And we have a behemoth. I think we're gonna make one of each behemoth. I think that sounds great. And I do want to unlock terraforming if we can. So where's terraforming at? Oh, it's this one here. Terraforming would actually be amazing right now. So we do have military. I'm gonna put this behemoth next to where those pirates were. And we do have Zenus, which was that minor faction with the robots. If we can get that blue cap mold, I really do think we just win. 2 churns. So as you can see, we spent the last 65 churns on just planet upgrades. And that's pretty much our... Ooh, another blue cap mold. I want this. Blue cap mold will be our win condition. I think we are overexpanding, but with all our happiness upgrades, we should be fine. Yeah, we're starting to get happiness penalties. But that's fine with me. Okay. And I guess I'll run away from that one. Cool. Okay, we're getting attacked a lot over here. And attacking is not something we're good at. So... But that's why I made that military behemoth. The military behemoth should keep us alive for a bit. So yeah, at this moment, I'm just trying to get the wonder victory. There we go.
We are Riftborn. We come into your cosmos.
I do have Alliance unlocked. No, I don't have alliances unlocked. I guess I'll go ahead and grab that. We kind of need alliances. Grab that. And I guess we'll start getting... We really do need lava planets. Lava planets are kind of a big deal as Horatio. Now we can spam out Behemoths, and I think that's the plan. That's gonna be basically our win condition. Okay. And I guess that's it. As you can see here, I'm ending turn a lot. Not a whole lot to talk about. We don't have ice unlocked, so I guess we should probably do that. I think I will end the video soon because there's not much to talk about. And Baron's actually really nice because of terraforming. So Baron's actually fine. We just really gotta unlock terraforming, and we'll be good to go. Cool. But yeah, every 3 turns, our resources should skyrocket. Oh, we're getting attacked by pirates. Where's this at? Down here? Crap, I just sent my army down. Go protect my army. My crappy army. We do have level 2 ships unlocked. So we can start making a level 2 army. But again, I'd rather go all in on planets. Horatio is basically the planet faction. Okay. You actually have most of the planet upgrades. So I guess you can be our military guy. You keep doing your thing. Really just need that blue cap mold. We need a butt ton of blue cap mold. Because if we can get our Horatio... Okay, we need 42 blue cap mold. We really need a lot of this. If I can click this button, all these numbers here will double. So we'll have plus 10 approval rating. We'll have plus 2 science. We really need blue cap mold because all our numbers will double. Okay. Now it wants us to capture this planet, which is over here. That's fine, I guess. And we're still getting attacked. This might actually be Vultures or something. I'm not sure. It's weird that we're getting attacked at all. Okay. So once we keep doing this for a while, we should be good to go for the wonders. And I do want to Behemoth spam. Okay, that wasn't normal pirates. That must have been special pirates. That definitely was not normal pirates. It might have been musketeers. And they're gone. Weird. That was a weird fight. But yeah, we did unlock our level 2 ships. So we might as well get these going. I guess for combat, they don't have to be stealthed. They can just go all in on combat. Let's go all in on stealth. Cool. Yeah. I think that'll work. So, our military ships are honestly not that much better than our starting ships. But it's something. We are going to stick to long range if we can. And we're going to go full lasers. And yeah, we're just going to keep on waiting turn until... so basically the plan is just to go full Behemoth and full Wonders. And we're just going to keep on doing that. Now really our planets are making so much money that we shouldn't have to worry about looting. We could loot pirates, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay. I'm just gonna keep grabbing all the cheap ones. And we could speed this up with money, which I'm okay with. I'll spend a bit of money to speed up the game. And again, every 2 turns or so, we should get a huge boost. Okay. This can be our military planet. There we go. Now we can start making an army. It might be late to make an army. We're making an army at 73. Turn 73. But whatever. Better late than never, I guess. Alright. We unlocked trading. That should give us a little bit of money. Oh, and we got the main quest done. Free hero. We stopped doing ecology. 42 plus. This one. I think this one's doable. Have 3 upgraded cities. We'll go ahead and get that one. Glory. This is a clone that killed the original Horatio. So he's a guardian. We can actually make him a fighter. So he'll be our combat guy. We're gonna go all in on combat. So basically we did 0 combat until turn 80. But oh well. Alright, I'm gonna end turn one more time. Oh yeah. We got the quest done, so I guess we don't need this anymore. We could actually abandon it. I think I will abandon this one because it's just not worth the penalty. I'll upgrade it just because, but I do want to abandon it if I can. It's not giving me the option, but if I had the option, I would abandon it. And we can do trade routes now. Okay. Cool. I think pretty soon we can go to war. I know we're not a war faction, but I think pretty soon we can go to war. We found the Cravers. This should boost our science by a lot. Cool. This will be our science planet. And cool. I'll do one more churn. And that's pretty much Horatio gameplay. Hopefully you understood it. I don't think it was too difficult, right? I'm hoping this wasn't too difficult for you guys. But yeah, we're just gonna mainly focus on the planet upgrades. So as you can see here, their playstyle, I would say, is pretty similar to United Empire. And we will start building up a military here soon. So with Horatio, it's very easy to have the best planets in the game. And we just unlocked terraforming. Terraforming is going to be a big deal. We also unlocked so yeah, terraforming is going to help us out a lot. So this is a pretty big churn. Looks like we're still getting hacked. I just don't know from where. And I'm not gonna do anything until we ally with someone. Who we ally with, I don't care. But we will ally with someone. And terraforming is gonna be huge. So we can actually terraform this ice planet into something else. Which we could do. I'll terraform it later. But yeah. We actually almost have all the planet upgrades, which is nice. I'll do a little bit more. I'll do a little bit more, but I think that's pretty much it for the video. And I definitely want to terraform Baron. Baron sucks so hard. I got Baron just so we can terraform it. Cool. And we can set up trade routes, which sounds great. Okay, our military is not great, but it should be enough to scare anyone off. There's the Cravers. They actually don't have a whole lot going on. Oh! We're in second place. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah. You can have a bunch of gold. That's whatever. How about how about 550? There we go. My hand got tired. You can be 550. Wow, they're giving them 2 grand. I'm not gonna give the Academy 2 grand. Looks like Cravers are pretty much gone, which is weird. They should be the strongest faction, but looks like they're dead. Yeah.
Your devotion as it should.
There we go. Gave the Academy some money. I don't really care if we get their bonuses or not. We get alliances in 2 turns. So let's wait a bit. We'll get the alliances. Hero leveled up. Fantastic. And we're just kicking butt.
The Empire will.
I don't know why the United Empire hates us. Could not tell ya. And we'll just keep on making military. Because there's nothing else to do. Fantastic. I think if United Empire go to war with us, it's not like game over, game over. Okay, we unlocked alliances. I don't know who likes us.
The roles have been determined.
Okay. You can make a military too if you guys want. Give you guys a job. And I do want this. Okay, do we have better cities? I do want this. The next city unlock. So what do I get?
Speak quickly.
Legate. Cool. I got Legate. But yeah. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what that means. But yeah, I think we're doing alright. It says here we're in 2nd place, so that's pretty cool. We got a military going, so if United Empire wants to try something, they can try it. I'm not going to war unless someone forces me to. The longer we stay out of war, the better. And who actually likes us?
What do you sound like?
This is question mark.
Scream.
Sure.
What do you sound like when you scream?
Looks like Cravers had no idea we existed. Okay, but who actually likes
Some
us?
things in this cosmos we have come to understand.
We are at war.
Looks like nobody
Nations contacting the
really likes
Empire.
us.
Something else?
Speak your mind.
Hmm.
No.
Okay, so maybe we'll get an alliance, maybe not. We'll see. It doesn't look like we're getting an alliance. But anyways, since we put everything on planets, we should be alright. But anyways, I think that's pretty much it. As you can see, every turn or so, our resources just skyrocket. So right now, we're making It looks like all our planets are making 100 resources per churn. That's not bad. I was kind of hoping for more. Our happiness is real low. So I guess we'll go ahead and get rid of... our happiness is down the tank. So I guess we'll get rid of this. And... let's see. We can go ahead and get this. So, do we have blue cap mold finally? We need 50. I would love to splice remnant. If we can splice okay, we can. I would absolutely love to splice these guys. Yep. Awesome. Okay, now we have +2 industry per Horatio and +1 dust. So now our resources should be a lot higher, right? Yeah, our science went up by a lot. And +1 money per Horatio. It's going to be much harder to reproduce. The more you splice, the harder it is to reproduce. But we should be... I think we're fine. Let's see. What's our approval rating? 130. And I think I just killed off all the remnants. I'm gonna have to ship people over. So what's it called? Xenos? Zemnis? Zemnis, huh? I'm gonna have to get rid of you. Go to Zemnis. Which is this one here. Let's see. I just need to get rid of everyone. I really don't... I kind of don't want these minor factions anymore. Minor factions are now... They're, as you can see here, their bonuses are worse than mine. So I kind of don't want minor factions anymore. Because their bonuses are terrible now. I'm just going to go ahead and keep shipping people off. And I'd love to abandon this planet. This was for the quests. Oh, we can. I'd love to abandon this. I don't want that anymore. Yeah, I think I'll end it there. The plan is to make more behemoths. We're going to keep upgrading our planets until our resources are through the roof. Our resources should be higher than anyone in the game right now. And basically we're just going to keep on getting resources until we make wonders, and then we'll get a wonder victory. There we go, abandon that planet. We really just don't want it anymore. Bunch of pop-ups. We can probably kill the pirates now, but I'm not super hung up on it. How long does it take to make a new Horatio? 1 churn. Not bad. I really want to get rid of this minor faction now. This minor faction is now useless. So, I would absolutely love to get rid of that. We're going to do some population control. 7 churns. Not great. We'll have to boost our industry for a bit. But yeah, 7 churns is not great. We're gonna have to boost it. But yeah. Blah blah blah. Pop-ups. Get that. I'm just gonna keep hitting end churn until our planets are just nuts. We are building a military at the same time, so don't worry about that. Oh, there is another minor faction. We'll do their quests. Explore curiosities. I don't really want to explore, to be honest. Okay. And we're looking pretty good. It's not like the best ever, but we're looking okay. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for the guide. Our planets should be ridiculous. Once our population, I think our weakness right now is just how long it takes to repopulate. Because all our bonuses, we have bonuses out the wazoo. The only issue is our planets are not filled up to the top. Our planets need to be filled up to the top, and then we can really go ham. Alright, to boost up, to speed this game up a bit, I'm gonna send these people away. This should speed up the game quite a bit. I don't know who to go to war with, if we go to war. I actually have no clue. But as you can see here, our military is not the worst. I mean, it might be. I couldn't tell ya. We're just gonna go ahead and colonize every planet and get all these colony stuff here. Basically, if Horatio, you really just want to max out this ring, and that's our win condition. And yeah, I think I'll end the video there. I kind of want to keep playing though, because I never had this good of a start before. I'm basically going to keep ending churn, and as you can see here, we actually have a pretty decent army now. It's not the best army ever, but it's not the worst. And I think we're doing fine. I'm going to end it there. If you have any questions, let me know. And I think we're doing okay-ish. But yeah. I think I will end it there though. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.